Hi, beautiful collective. I got my coffee with my beauties. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Guys, I got to spend some time with my granddaughter yesterday. I'm in love with that little girl. Like, she let me do her hair. She's only 2, but I got to do her hair. She won't let her mom do her hair. It's like freak out city. She let me do 3 different styles on her. I was shocked. Guys, kids are funny. Our lives are weird, man. We don't understand what's going on half the time. Just going with the flow, guys. Let's find out what's going on. With these divine unions, they're no different, guys. We can't predict. We can't predict what's going to happen. Honestly, it changes. It fluctuates because people change and people fluctuate. So what's here today may be gone tomorrow. What was gone today might come back tomorrow. We don't know what's going to happen. My guides are pretty strong on that energy, guys. All I do know is if we're listening to our guides, we're going to instinctively know what is best for us. And that's the end of the story. There's nothing complicated about that. Listening to your higher self. That's why we're here. That's why we're on this journey, guys. I want to thank you so much for your beautiful comments, guys. It means the world to me. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Know that. I appreciate all of you that take the time out to subscribe, to like, to comment. It allows, I read my comments daily, guys. Just know that. Yesterday I was called the angel of darkness. What the hell? Like, people get a life. People are taking things so out of context. It's like mind-blowing. You get somebody that tries to do good in your life and they look at you as negative. And if you're negative, they look at you as a positive. So really, who gives a shit what other people think? Do what your higher self is telling you to do. Everybody's a naysayer, right? Well, naysay on that. I don't give a shit. Do what's right for you. You have the freedom to choose who you love and who you don't love. You have the freedom to release yourself or to stay. It's an individual choice. And I'm really tired of when people say, you should do this or you should do that or whatever. Who gives a shit what you should do? What is your guides telling you to do? Is your guides telling you to free yourself? Then free yourself. If your guides are telling you to stay, then stay. I'm getting angry because somebody's under it's illusions, it's delusions. Okay? Be open to discovery. Getting out of that mindsets. It's all going to have a grand symphony in the end. If we dare to discover things about ourselves, what our personal truths are, what's going on for this situation with divine femme, divine masculine. If you've sown good seeds, you're going to bear fruit. And that's just the end of the story. I don't care what people say. Some people say, oh, you got to stay in these divine unions because of this and this and this, and it was meant to be, and it was fated to be, and it was this. I don't care. I didn't change fate. I didn't change destiny. We all have our own personal destinies. We're born with one heart. We're born with one soul. I don't care what anybody says. So, twin flame unions, it's like you share one soul. No, you don't. You're born with your own soul. You die with your own soul. Your twin doesn't come with you. Okay? You have your own soul to worry about. I don't care if it's a twin, a divine union, whatever. You have your own heart to worry about. What's the key to your heart? And be open to discover what is true for you. And that's how we get fooled. And like I don't know if I told you, collective, but I happen to know a feminine energy that is hung on to the belief system that they were in a twin flame journey. Hold on, 40 years, guys, waiting for a twin flame to return. What soul growth did that person do in those 40 years? Very little. Except kept herself from her own journey, her own soul growth, waiting upon another individual to fulfill her soul. Guys, we have one soul. And it's what we do with it. Don't waste your life and your time waiting on anybody else to bear fruit, to have a grand symphony when we can have that. That is our soul growth. And when we are on our path and we're open to that philosophy or that idea, you're automatically going to attract in who, is for your higher good. I'm getting even disturbed by saying your destined partner. Well, you could have had a destined partner, but if that partner isn't adhering to that, then what choice do you have but to fulfill your own purpose? Okay? You have to do the soul growth and complete your own journey with or without. What if you had a twin flame that passed away? And many have. You're going to sit there and waste your life and not do any soul growth because you lost your twin or your so-called divine partners? I'm sorry. We're on our own journeys here, guys, with or without anybody. You can't stop evolving. That's why we're here to do, with or without anybody. I just wanted to say that. Because there is a merry motive. If your motives are good, you're going to bear fruit. Okay, it's going to be fruitful. But you have to be open to discovery. You have to be open to having it. Like I said, I know so many people that are sitting in misery because they don't have their twin flame or their counterparts, and that's not what the journey's about. The journey is for self. And yes, if two people come together and have done the soul growth, then yeah, you can do many great things. It's the power of purpose. What is the purpose behind it? This tender embrace, this soul connection. A lot of these are soul connections that are beyond, it's not just something that goes away, it just is. But whether it is or isn't, these connections do not define us and make us who we are. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we can bear fruit and have merry motives and have a grand finish. That's one heart. When they take me into the morgue and they dissect my body, they're going to find I have one heart, not two. Do you know what I'm saying? We're of our own souls. We're born with our own souls. We're not born with a soul that is attached to us. There can be two souls that come together for the greater good. But if you have this soul union, two people coming together and one departs, you got to be open to discover how to bear fruit on your own. That's your soul journey. It has a powerful purpose. If two people come together with the same vision, right? That's why it got broken open. To allow the universe to come in. This is, what is my soul purpose? Listening to your soul. This is your soul, right? And when we are not connected to our partner, the universe becomes our partner, and we will bear fruit regardless if our motives are good. The seeds we sow will be productive. Birds of a feather in reverse. We don't have to flock together. We are created unique and individual. We are individual. And you know, I'm going to be real here. Guys, I've been saying this for months and months and months and months about these twin flames. Like, I remember when I started this channel, I did a video about this twin flame or these close soul ties or soul connections. Yes, they're hard to go on when we're not in union, but that does not define us. Okay, that doesn't define us. If we're not with our soul partner, it doesn't mean it's the end of the world. It means we go on our own journeys. We go on with our own soul growth. The universe then becomes our partners. But the journey goes on. All these people are sitting there, I'm waiting for my twin, I'm waiting. You could wait 40 years, you could wait a lifetime, and they may never come. And I know a lot of you don't want to hear that. It's because it's our own personal journeys. And if they come in unison, all the greater. But sometimes those souls go on different paths and there's nothing we can do about it. And I don't think that the universe or spirit would like us to waste our lives here. I really don't. I think that we can accomplish our own purposes and bear fruit with or without anybody, because we each have our soul mission. And if two souls were intended to be together and they go apart, what do? Stop living? I don't think so. That's why somebody doesn't want to let something go. They keep hanging on, hanging on, hanging on, hanging on. Let them go. Let them complete their soul journey. And if they're meant to come back together, they're going to come back together. If it truly is a soul connection that is meant to be together, it will come back together on its own time, when the time is right. But right now, somebody's holding on, even though they know they should be letting it go. And that's why things are feeling so heavy. It's like feeling the world. You got the world in your hands, and it's like you've got this great force that's why it's so heavy, is because people feel like they're missing a part of themselves if they're not with their partner. Okay? I know many I'm not even going to call it a twin flame journey, guys, because that's why so many people stop growing, is because they feel that they have to wait for their partner in order to have this abundance, and it's not the truth. It is beyond the ordinary for sure. So quiet your mind, heal this heart. Body and soul come shining through. You will have the chance to meet up with this person again. There will be a close encounter. For real. That's when two souls recognize one another and said, hey, I remember you. I know you. But to be real with you, whoever said that a twin flame journey was a romantic partner? This whole journey has been distorted beyond belief, guys, to be real. These are souls that come together on this plane Did that soul listen to their life purpose? Did their soul say, maybe they're not ready to grow. Maybe they're not ready for this journey. I don't know the answers, guys. It's going to vary for everybody. We can pick into each individual story because that's what you would have to do, because each mission is different. Each soul contract is different than that of the next. I do know it is beyond the ordinary. That I will say. There's nothing ordinary about it. It's feeling that deep bond, that deep connection to somebody. But I can assure you, when you free yourself and you're out on living your best life, you're going to have an encounter with another soul that you recognize, that is familiar to you. That's why they're sent to you. If one person did not honor the contract, if one person in that union did not answer the call, Spirit is going to put you in alignment with someone. Doesn't have to be romantic either, guys. It can be just a complete freaking stranger that you feel a close bond to. For some reason, that person is in my life. It is to help you on your journey so that you do bear fruit. And for some reason, people get offended, particularly about this twin flame journey. They get offended, and it's like they go, well, I'm on a twin flame journey. That's why it's so strong. That's why I can't move on. That's why I can't do this. That's why No, then you're not listening to your own soul. Your own soul is telling you you have to complete your mission. If you're listening to that, you don't have to be reliant on this union in order to bear fruit and have a grand symphony. It's like people question, like, Spirit knows what Spirit's doing. Guys, honestly, the Creator who created the heavens, the earth, who holds the earth in their hands, knows exactly what they're doing. Okay, they do. You're not supposed to sit and wait. You're supposed to go on with your journey and bear fruit with or without this partner. Yes, it's beyond the ordinary. Yes, the pull is strong. Yes, it's unexplainable, some of these situations, but they are explainable. That person was designed to be into your life, but if their soul chose a different path, there's nothing we can do to change that. It is what it is. But people get hung up on terms and soul mate things and destined partners and divine masculines and divine feminine situations. Well, I don't know. I don't think any of us would be here listening to tarot or soul searching if we knew all the answers. I'm just saying. We don't know all the answers as to why. We're not the creator, and we don't know why. And people who make claims all the time about contracts and crap like that, well, breaking of contracts, I'm hearing Spirit is saying we all have free will. And we have the free will to choose whatever path that we walk on. And let it go. Someone's holding on. Holding on to a union. I'm not telling you to let your twin flame go, if there is such a thing, or your divine masculine or your divine feminine. You have a deep knowing. But even in this card, there are two that could join as one. But they're apart from one another. Because you each have your own purpose. It's not the same purpose. You each have your own purpose. Each person brings a purpose into that union. And if one decides, I don't want to fulfill that purpose, then you have all the capabilities to bear fruit and have a grand symphony on your own, because you are unique and individual. And I don't like it when people say that you're joined at the soul. You have your own soul, and two souls can come together and make miracles happen, but you're both unique. You're both individual. I'm going to get a lot of flack from that. I can hear that, but it's true, guys. It's like this yang energy, deep knowing. It's like Imagine is here. flexible, a leg up, observer, chop wood. I'm telling you. Phoenix rising from the ashes. This is the fates. This is peace. A change in the wind. Orphaned. These are two loyal hearts that could have Treasure Island together if they had followed the book. But they go around and around and around. When they should have been co-creating. It's in the here and now. That's why there's an unfinished symphony. And all this chaos and conflict because they were exchanging gifts with others. They should have followed the book. And maybe time is running out. This feminine energy. It's time for a nap and build. Go the distance. Message in a bottle. All that glittered isn't gold. It's repeat, 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 repeat. And to be fair, you might have to release this and go with the flow and let it go. And clean it up. There's all these why? Why is because you can have this milk and honey from the universe, okay? That is the purpose behind the whole mission here. To be you. To listen to your own soul. Something's coming to the edge. And that's why the universe partners up with you to give you this milk and honey, with or without anybody. Your motives are good. The seeds you've planted will be brought into fruition because your intentions were good, with or without anybody. That is your soul mission. Because many of you could even have twins that have passed away due to death. Do you stop living? Or do you keep on with the mission? Do you keep on with the goal? You keep on with the goal. Why? Because the universe will help you get a leg up and give you a helping hand to complete the mission with or without anybody being around. We're not supposed to be dependent on another soul. We are reliant on our maker, our universal guides. The universe created us with one soul. And when people hear about the twin flame journey, they say the two souls coming together. That's what it means. There are two souls coming together. It doesn't mean that you share that soul. There are two souls that come together for the greater good. Okay? But people are saying, well, I can't go on in my life because I've lost my twin. Yes, you can. And yes, you will. I don't know why I'm talking like this. So I obviously am channeling some messages, guys, because my intentions were not to go down this road today, but I'm going down this road because Spirit is telling me to go down this road. Do I know why? No. I never know what's going to happen in a read. I have no idea what's going to come out and why. I have no idea why. I just do what I'm told to do, guys. When you have two souls that come together, everybody assumes that a twin flame is a romantic partner. They don't have to be, guys. Just saying. But people have romanticized these unions so much. It's what the imagination tells us. Okay, it's up to the imagination. So why does it have to be a romantic partner? It doesn't have to be a romantic partner. Who is your twin flame? You may have missed your twin flame by thinking that it has to be a romantic partner. It does not have to be a romantic partner. I'm just saying, souls recognizing one another, coming together. That's all it is. If one soul decides to skip down and fly the coop and go meet up with another soul, there is nothing we can do to change that. All I do know is that when you are partnerless, Spirit is going to send somebody else in your direction. It doesn't have to be romantic, to help you on your journey. It's a soul mission. We got to be careful of romanticizing this journey, guys. I'm just saying. Because there's been so much deliberation about it and so much focus upon it that it's becoming, defeating its own purpose. If you know what I mean. Like, it's been over romanticized. To be real with you, I can have a soul connection with somebody 8,000 miles away, and they do not have to be a romantic partner. I can feel a soul if they're intended to be in my life or if they're not intended to be in my life. And even if they are intended to be in my life, my soul might be not ready for that other soul. I'm just saying, we got to be careful when we're talking about these unions, because it's getting blown out of proportion. That is the Empress energy, Emperor energy. Take it as it resonates. Soul growth, you can birth. Merry motives, bearing fruit. I don't see two people doing that. I see an Empress doing that. Bearing fruit. Okay? If you're an Emperor in this energy, you also can bear fruit. That's what it's about. This is the truth, Spirit is saying. You can have your 10 of Cups. Listen to your intuition. Defend yourself. Stand up for yourself. Who wants to deceive an Empress? Who wants to deceive an Empress with immaturity? Treat an Empress like with friends with benefits, like a page. And it's like a deceptive friend. Okay? So that's why we're to listen to our own intuitions. Because you can defend yourself, your family. Who has the ability to have the 10 of Cups? Okay? You're intuitive. You know the truth. But the truth is, this person pushed you away. Is that a merry motive or is that a deceiver? Merry motive or deceiver? Deceiver. This is polarity. This is yin and yang. This person is in low vibrational, and I'm telling you, you do not need that around your soul. All right? They like third parties. They like to be self-indulgent. They like to be focuses on themselves. Let them focus on themselves. They like options. Fill your boots. Have them all. Their offers that they offer is heartbreak and lies. Control, manipulation, jealousy, envy. Okay? Earth angel. It's to hurt an earth angel. If they went to the low vibrational side, you let them go. Be on your own. So be it. Because I'm going to fulfill my life and have my 10 of cups anyway. The seeds that I plant will come into fruition. I have a merry motive. I have good intentions. I am listening to spirit. I am balanced. I am divinely protected. And protecting this abundance is your responsibility to you if you're honest with your own soul. You are quite capable of bearing fruit, masculine or feminine. It doesn't matter. That soul connection is just the icing on the cake. You know, many hands make light work, but if this person is busy being off here in this energy, what the heck can you do? Lies, manipulation, hurt, low vibrational crap, options. You gotta let it go. Because it'll tear up your soul. True love is your love. Love yourself enough to not be hurt. This is a cycle. This is why we're here. It's this journey. It's to learn. The journey isn't about this person. The journey is about self. And so many people hate this and are going to be offended by it, but it's the truth. The journey is self. How to listen, protect, and balance our own selves out. This is our journey. This is our cycle here to find out who we are. It doesn't hinge on this person. Okay? That's why it's important about these soul attachments that we make. Because they got to do their own soul growth. You got to do your own soul growth. And I don't buy into that story, we share one soul. No. We have our own soul. I'm sorry, but we do. When I end this life, I don't take that soul with me. I take my own soul and its path. And the next life thereafter, who knows where I'll be. Happiness, abundance, growth, bringing things into fruition. All your fruits, when you have merry motives, bear good fruit. And cannot say the same for low vibrational energies. It always ends in a tower. Greed, selfishness, closed off heart chakras, boom, tower. Stuck. Trying to keep this destiny from coming into fruition. Trying to block it. And Spirit is saying you can have this destiny, okay? Don't let it stop you from fulfilling your wishes. Don't let it stop you and prevent you from fulfilling your destined path, because it's a trick. And it's about fairness. It's about justice. It's about this communication to the past. It's like, karmics trying to stop this union, trying to interfere in these unions. You got to let it go. You have to let it go. Let them get their karma. Let them learn their lessons. That is part of this whole process. Maybe you won't even come together in this lifetime, guys. Maybe it'll be in another lifetime. Maybe it'll be in this one. But don't let it stop you from going forward. That is the karmic. Completion. As above, so below. Boom. This person needs to learn the lesson. Okay? Wheel of Fortune. I mean, why did I say that? We had the Wheel of Fortune already. So it is that cycle. We had the Wheel of Fortune, but this person is turning out to be non-committal, losing a bunch of money. This is part of their karma. A missed opportunity, perhaps. Maybe they did. Only Spirit knows. Okay? Spirit knows what's going down. We don't know. Because this person is a player, okay? End of story. It was a deception. They were looking out there, waiting for their ships to come in, heavily burdened by this situation, okay? You've had no choice. They took the risk. They chose this path. This emperor made this choice, okay, to take a risk and gamble. They wanted to be a player. They were in that low vibrational energy. I don't know what they did. Breadcrumbing, giving to two, then they go spying on you. Well, they're fighting, they're arguing over money. It's a drama fest. Chaos, conflict, competition, drama. What fruits are you bearing? You just have to judge someone by the fruits. Are you happy? Do you have family happiness and unity? Are you abundant? Are you bearing fruit? Are you loving of self and have loving connections? Are you listening to your intuition? That's why you're bearing fruit. What are the fruits that are born over here? Chaos, conflict, jealousy, envy, foolish behavior, low vibrational, breadcrumbing, burdens, loss of money, karmic energies, feeling stuck, greed, selfishness. These are the fruits. Pain, heartache. That's the fruits that this emperor has chosen to bear. Let them. Secrets, lies, cold, detached energy. Trying to keep this person stuck on the, that is that soulmate connection. Trying to keep you stuck. Okay, so you need to like realize that that's what it's all about. It's almost like they don't want you to advance on the journey without them. You have to. Because you're the light, you're the guide. So, yeah. And this is these are the fruits that are being born over here. Secrets, lies, deceptions, fears, anxieties, worries, chaos, conflict, greed, selfishness, hurt, pain. That's the fruits. You can judge a person by the fruits that are produced. There's a clear difference here. Anger, resentment, retaliation, envy. Why are they so angry? They did this to themselves. They're building up pent-up resentment and anger. Hello. Pain, suffering. Why? Anger, resentment. Those are the fruits that are being born over doing this path. The path that you're on is producing good fruits. I'm not talking about you're going to have like $1 million in the bank, although you might. I'm talking about things that make the heart feel good, things that make your life feel good. These are the fruits that you're producing on your own, by the way. Did you need this person to fulfill this? If you were connected in your souls, you would not be able to achieve this. You're your soul. This is their soul right now. You were put as a guide into this person's life to help them on their soul path. That's what they chose. You're still growing. Trickster energy. Okay? That's that king of passion. Well, there's more to life than sexuality and passion, right? Yeah. Better to stop and think. Transformation. Death, rebirth, transformation. Oh my Jesus. Indecision. They do an awful lot of thinking, but they take very little action. Okay? Just saying. So, the other lover, other lovers, take it as it resonates, end up walking away. They walk away. Who cares? Somebody gets single. They get ghosted. It's a repeat, 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 repeat cycle. It ends up ending. Sadness, all that. Why because this person hasn't figured out their shit yet. And they may never, because they're stuck in that wheel. And the only way, if there's a hope for this person to get out of that cycle, that karmic cycle they keep falling into, is by you being the guide, you producing and bearing fruits. And that's it. And a lot of people say, well, I can't stop thinking. I can't stop thinking about my person. I can't stop thinking about this. Nobody asked you to stop thinking about that person or wishing them well or whatever. But if it's becoming to the point where, it's discouraging you off your own path, it's time to release that soul. I'm just saying. And if they come back to you at some later time, so be it. But in the meantime, just keep bearing fruit, planting good seeds. This person, you will have another encounter with this person. But your soul may have grown far beyond. This person is still at the land of indecision. This person still, their fruits they're producing are not good. Okay, they're producing some pretty crappy fruits with whoever they're with, whoever they form partnerships with. They're stuck in that cog, that wheel, and it just keeps spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning. I do know a higher power is involved. So if this person is intended to get out of that wheel and has learned their lessons, they will come back around. But you're not supposed to stop your own soul growth in order waiting for somebody to complete you or fulfill you. It's lunacy. And I don't know, a lot of readers might disagree with me, but I'm telling you right now, we were born on this earth as our own souls. The rest is crap. We are given partnerships in this life that can make us or break us. They either get on the path with you or they get off the path. But your soul will continue to grow with or without anybody. Don't let them take you down to their path. Right? That's what it's about. And people are like, I gotta wait. I gotta wait. I can't complete my journey without my twin. I can't complete my journey without my soulmate. Yes, you can. And yes, you will. If you want to produce fruit, you will produce fruit. You have a merry motive, go on with life and be free and be open to discovery. Discovering things about yourself. You got more. Our souls are powerful things if we're on the right path. And that's all I do know. Is like this person struggles. They're in a repetitive cycle. Don't get caught up in it. Like, you don't know how many lifetimes you've already spent on this individual. Everyone thinks, oh, well, it could have just been one cycle. I'm thinking many, many, many. You came, you gave a chance. You produce, you have good intentions, you have good motives. Why wouldn't you give a person a chance? But it's not going to stop your soul growth. You're going to continue on. But many people are like, no, so devastated by this situation that they stop growing. No, you're not supposed to. You don't need this person to complete you. Like, people are distorting this journey, man, just to be real. They are distorting the journey, and you know what? It's keeping a lot of people stuck. It's like they're in this, they can't get out of this energy. They can't get out of this thing because it's their twin. It's been romanticized, guys. We're going to complete this journey with or without anybody. To be real, you can bear fruit. You have good intentions, you have good motives, you can bear all this beautiful life for yourself all on your own without the help of any partnership, any soulmate, any connection. I don't care what people say, twin flame, divine union, don't matter. You have all the tools necessary to create that all on your own. This person is supposed to come to complete you, complete each other. But if they're in that energy, they're just going to suck you down big time. Just pray for them, release them. But someone's holding on, holding on. You got to let them go. You got to let them learn. You got to let them complete themselves. They got to learn. The sooner the better. Take care, guys.